And let us ask now, let us go back to the time when you first chose to travel from Arcturus to the Earth. Going back to that time, you are looking out from Arcturus and you're seeing the Earth. What was it that made you choose to come to the Earth?
To bring love and to be of service in raising the frequency of the planet, to help humanity. But equally to experience the darkness for myself.
Mm. Why did you want to do that?
So that I could assist in the clearing of particular dark energies on the planet.
Mm. Is there anything particular about the knowledge or the tools that you have as an Arcturian that you would bring to the Earth to assist with that clearing?
Multi-dimensionality, working on multiple dimensions.
Mm.
So I wouldn't be working just on one thread. I'd be working on many.
Mm.
Which is why the work has taken me so long.
Mm. How long have you been on the Earth?
"64 years, but not always not in body."
Oh, you're talking about in this lifetime?
Yeah.
When did you first come to the Earth, though? From Arcturus? Do you remember which civilization you came into first from Arcturus?
Lemuria.
Mm. So you've been on the Earth a long time.
Yeah.
So now you've had a lot of experience of darkness and density. So how do you feel about the mission now? You chose to do that. How has it been for you?
Grueling.
Why?
Because it's been such a different, much of the time has been a very different frequency to Arcturus.
Tell me more about that.
Certain periods on the Earth were hopeful times.
Mm.
And others felt particularly dark and hopeless.
Mm. And you were here for all of it.
No, I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I came at certain times.
Okay, good. So can you tell me why you have come at this time on the earth? What is it that is happening on the earth right now that is of significance?
The purpose of Arcturians has been to assist in the raising of the Earth to the fifth dimension.
Mm. And where is the earth in that process?
I'm seeing it almost, it's releasing its ties, if you will, a little bit like a hot air balloon is.
Mm.
The ties holding it are coming free.
That's a very good analogy. Is there anything particular that's happening on the earth at this time that is helping to loosen those ropes that are holding it down?
This coronavirus.
How is that helping?
It's turning, if you like, it's turning the tables on how humanity was seeing the world and life.
Mm.
Bringing them into their hearts. Change. It's going to be it's been quite a transformation.
And so why did the Arcturians want to bring you back to their council at this time to receive the recalibration? Why now?
So that I'm ready to open the gates to Heaven's Gate.
Mm. Mm-hmm. So what is the best way for humanity to work with this virus and with all the effects that it's having on their lives? What can you say that will help people to navigate through the turbulence and the chaos?
it feels like the many things will are there to assist them. It begins with the medical profession, the nurses particularly, the nurse angels, and their open hearts. There'll be a lot of change as a result of what the medical profession are doing, in terms of people seeing, thinking about caring for others, for each other, and others for caring for themselves. And as part of that, the light workers are prepared and ready, and it's almost like I see the sort of lights are going on around the planet, of those that have been preparing, ready to step up, and being there to assist. There's a lot of help. There's a lot of help planetarily, but also off the planet.
So let's look at that. How are the Arcturians helping with this current issue? Are there more ships here, or how are they helping with this upgrade of the Earth, of humanity?
It's almost like they're holding the space for the Earth. Their support, I guess that's the best way of describing it, holding the space for the Earth to work through this, and to evolve as it needs to. But now that the rug has been pulled, if you like, there's no stopping this now.
Good.
So the Arcturians are supporting Earth. So there are many spaceships around.
So those people who are seeing this virus as a negative thing, a restriction on freedom, or a plot by different groups of people, what would the Arcturians want to say to those people who are focused on the conspiracy aspects? What would be a better use of their energy?
To flip it round and to see the positives.
Yeah.
Those people with the that have these ideas and negative thoughts are it's as if they're expressing the negativity that's inside them. They need to hold a mirror up. It's almost like they're trying to find excuses, and it's not accepting the changes that are going to happen. There's almost a fear in that.
Well, it has been said for many years that the old systems have to come down in order for the new way of living to be born on this earth. So is this the virus and the economic impact? Is this part of that change of the old systems coming down?
Most definitely.
Mm. So then what should we be doing now to bring in the new? How can we do that?
The new is already on Earth.
Mm.
It's already seeded. And the lockdown for people is, it's almost like a sort of a reset button for them. Reset, time to evaluate.
Mm-hmm.
And to make change.
Mm. So let's see all the ships that are around the Earth. Many different starships, star nations. How are they supporting this transformation that is happening on the surface at this time?
Each one is doing, has got different aspects of the work. It's like a joint, well, I was going to say enterprise, but it's a galactic responsibility. There are those working, with on all sorts of different aspects, frequencies. Working with the Earth's energies. Some assisting certain countries even. Some focusing specifically on the dark areas on Earth.
Is there any way that the light workers can connect themselves with these star brothers and sisters? Is there anything that they can do to help them to receive these new frequencies that are coming in?
There are many tools on the Earth, sacred geometry, particularly. mainly just being open to that connection.
Mm. So looking into the future time when this transformation is complete, how will the earth look different at that time? What will the outcome be?
The earth would emerge as the fifth dimension, and be on a stairway of evolution, if you will.
Mm.
I can see it linking back to the energies that were there originally on Lemuria.
That's right.
In a more evolved fashion.
Mm-hmm. So in that time, how are people treating one another? How is it different from the way that it is at this time in the third dimension?
Everything's based on love. Everything's based on the heart center. So there's sort of, a unity of humanity and a oneness. Where everybody is seen as as the divine spark of God.
Mm. So for those who are ready to move into this frequency now, what can they do with their lives that will bring them into resonance, to be ready for this change, to be creating this change?
I see it. I'm seeing it as kind of two aspects to this. There's the humans and the light workers, those that have come to assist with the this shift. A lot of humanity are I don't know how to describe this really. I'm just, it's more of what I'm seeing than getting words for. I'm getting a sense that for light workers, it's more of a conscious clearing that is required. Cleaning up their own energies. you know, and in order for them to fully connect with their heart, so clearing away any negative debris.
Like anger or resistance or grief, fear.
Yeah.
What else? What are the things that need to be released now?
Well, those that you mentioned, unworthiness, anything that is holding them back. I'm not getting any other words for those negative emotions.
Anything that's not love, basically.
Yeah, anything that's not love. Yeah.
Okay. So this is actually an opportunity for humanity as a whole to release those negative emotions that are the product of the third dimension and suffering, and to choose to move forward into love. And that's not always an easy process because, you know, we've been living in the third dimension for so many thousands of years and we feel very righteously justified to be angry and to fight and to resist.
Yeah.
So what would you say to those people?
Where has it got you?
Yeah.
Humanity's tried the hard way, and you know, now it's time to, you know, to let all that go. You know, let the lessons of the past be learnt.
Because the anger is just perpetuating the suffering. At some point, we just need to let it go.
Yeah.